Hey guys! Today I wanted to finally do an update of what's in my walking pharmacy bag. This has been requested for so long. I think the last one I did was like 2.5 years ago. Maybe only 1.5 years ago, but it was a while, and I have changed things up. I've been carrying this specific case as my walking pharmacy for the past several months now, and I feel very comfortable with it and I wanted to share. So if you didn't see my post last week, I reviewed the Orla Kylie for Target cosmetic bag collection. And this is part of it. This is part of the Sweet Pea collection. There's 10 cases in total, and it's divided among 2 collections, the Sweet Pea collection, the Graphite collection, and there's 4 patterns total. 2 patterns in each collection. So this is from the Sweet Pea collection, and it's the kind of, this is like one of Orla Kylie's signature patterns. It's called Stem, and it's in this beautiful orange. And it's got a little bit of a cushy feel to it, although it's not like smushy. So it does have some padding built in to the fabric, and it is a coated canvas. So it does have a little bit of water resistance built in. Some of the things I like about this case in particular, and why I decided to switch out to use it, is the size. I carried this in my Henry Bendel saddle bag in December, which is the smallest bag that I've carried as a day bag in a long time. And it's made from soft yellow leather, which is not very flexible. So it's kind of hard to squish things in. Well, this fit everything I wanted to have in there, as well as, my camera, my wallet, my phone, my extra card, little case, and my keys, all the extra things I carry that don't go in this case. But mostly, I don't really have anything floating in my purse ever. Most of my things that would be otherwise floating around my bag go in this, and that's what a walking pharmacy is to me. When I say walking pharmacy, it's just my on-the-go kit of things that I like to have with me, have on hand at any given time. I like to have this in my bag, so if I'm out and about and I need something, more often than not, what I need I can find in this case. And I've pared it down a little bit since my last video. So another one of the features I liked about this bag is it's a really good price. It's $16.99, and it's a wonderfully made and excellent, very unique organizer. B, it's got a really nice zipper. I'm very picky about my zippers, and the zipper moves really easily, but it doesn't seem flimsy. It's got this like really cool kind of gold zipper, and I really like the tab pulls. Often you'll find cases that have these tiny little zipper like ends on it, and you're like, how am I supposed to open this? You almost need to like attach something to it just to open it. These have very nice kind of patiny light blue tabs, and it's got 2 zippers, which I like as well. Another great feature of this case in particular is that it opens all the way, which is not so important when I'm just reaching into it in my bag, but it's nice to have the option when I want to pull it out and kind of go through it. But I have it set up in such a way that I can just open the top of the bag and reach into it if I need to, but I'll get into that in a minute. So the zippers open all the way, and I'm going to give you a little close-up shot here to show you what it looks like. So when you open it, on one side it has a kind of flat mesh zip pocket with the same wonderful zipper, although it's not gold, it's brown, and the tab pull, and it's a little bit on the shallow side. And then in the middle there's this sort of floating, although it's attached, this little floating cosmetic piece, which is basically a full cosmetic bag on its own, and I keep my most used accessories in there. And then on the other side are 3 slip pockets, one that's kind of square shaped and 2 that are meant for little tubes. I call them tube size slip pockets, so you can fit like, a bottle or something in there. So I'm going to go through the entire case and show you, but before I do so, I just wanted to show that what I like to do with this case when I want to just reach into it and I don't want to pull it out of my bag is I have, like I said, all of my essentials in that middle portion right there. Well, I open the zip part to the side. Like, imagine this is sitting in my handbag and I'm just reaching it. I open the zip part that much. I can easily locate the zipper pull for the inner floating section because it's got the little tab. And I can open that and I can reach in and so easily find one of the 5 or 6 things that I reach for more often than not, including my hairbrush and hair clip, stuff like that. It's not just floating around there, so I don't have to rummage around the entire bag with all of the contents. It's really just kept in this center section, so it's so easy for me to access those most used things when I just want to reach my hand to my bag and doesn't require me pulling out the case and opening up the whole thing. So that's one of my favorite features about it. So that was a little bit about the case itself. I'm going to walk you through everything I've got in here right now. And you kind of have to decide for yourself what you feel comfortable carrying. Some people don't need more than, like, I don't know, some gum and, like, you know, floss and like a lipstick in their purse, and they feel happy, like safe and happy and good. Me, I need a few more things to feel comfortable. And this is just what I have been carrying lately, and what I feel comfortable carrying with right now. So on the slip pocket side here, I've got in the square slip pocket a package of these Kleenex. I love this. They like redid their travel Kleenex a few years ago to have them in this flat pocket size. In addition, there's like the kind of standard kind of smushy rectangular block size, but this is really convenient for, it's like space saving and it fits really perfectly in that little pocket. And then just on top of it I have some blotting papers. These are Boscia Pink Peppermint blotting papers that I think were like a holiday thing, but I love the Boscia blotting papers. And then in the two tube sized ones, slip pockets, I have one of my OCD hand sanitizers from Fortune Cookie Soap, and this is my favorite hand sanitizer formula because it's not overly alcohol-y, but it still gets the job done, and they smell really nice, and this is my favorite scent of all time for any like Bath & Body product, and it's Candy Cane Fluff. And this was another holiday exclusive, but they brought it back even though it was a special one for the holidays in 2012, so I'm hoping it's like going to be like a retro throwback scent every year. I hope. And then in this kind of more shallow tubular one, I have my favorite cuticle product. This is the Dior Huile Abricot Daily Nutritive Serum. It's got just this little brush applicator. It's so easy to use. I just pop it on my cuticles when I'm waiting in line at the post office, when I'm, you know, just parked my car and waiting to go into a shop or something and I feel like my hands are dry. This is just keeping my fingers looking good, even though they're not looking so great right now because I haven't been using it like I should, so I gotta get back into using it. And then on the other side, I'm switching over to, I'll go over the center section in a minute, I'm switching over to the other side of the bag, of the case here. I have a safety pin pinned onto the tab hole of my zipper here, and I just think that's something that I always need to have in whatever case I'm traveling with. I just always like to pop a safety pin onto a zipper pull in my toiletry case, in my makeup case, in my walking pharmacy, because you just never know. They come in so handy. So what do I have in here? I have a couple little baggies, zip baggies, and I found these very inexpensively at Michael's craft stores, and they just help kind of corral these little pouchy, thin things that could otherwise kind of flop around. So in this one, I have some personal emergency essentials. So I have a Crystal Essence Mineral Deodorant Towelette in lavender and white tea. These are great. If you just want to freshen up and you feel a little stinky, these are really nice, so easy to carry. You don't have to carry on like a whole travel-size deodorant or anything. Such a simple thing. My favorite spot cleaner on the go are the Stain Eraser wipes by Naturally It's Clean. I find these at Whole Foods, and these Crystal Essence towelettes I find on Amazon, and I will have links to all of these things where I can find them in my coordinating blog post as well as pictures if you guys want a closer look. And then I used to carry around like a whole bunch of Band-Aids, and honestly I think I might have used one of the Band-Aids, because usually I would have another Band-Aid in here that's just like a regular Band-Aid, but I always have a blister Band-Aid for the heel. And if I'm wearing some shoes or boots or something that are giving me a problem, it's so easy to just reach into my walking pharmacy, pop this on the back of my heel or on my foot. It fits over your toe too if something's rubbing your foot in a painful way. Just something I like to keep on hand. I need to remember to throw in another Band-Aid. That is something I usually do have, just like a regular old Band-Aid, because I feel like you should just have a Band-Aid, you know? And then in this other little pouch, or a zip bag, I have some Truvia packets. It's my fake sweetener of choice. It's, you know, it's just my fake sweetener of choice. Honestly, I use these more in the summer when I get iced tea when I'm out and about. I like using this as opposed to like sugar, or I never use those other kinds of fake sweeteners. So those are my things. I do have a pen, because, you know, you never know when you're going to need a pen. I feel like that's kind of important. And one of my favorite actually my absolute favorite screen wipers, also great for glasses, are by Toddy Gear. And this is the Pocket Toddy, and it's just this little square thing. It looks not much. It's nice that it folds into itself for easy, compact on the go. But it opens up to be a full-size wipe, and so one side is this really like nice silky kind of side, and the other side is this really effective microfiber cloth that is great at cleaning screens. I have smudgy screens and smudgy sunglasses all the time, so I'm constantly reaching in for that. And then lastly, I have a few beauty things. Because I have very bushy eyebrows, I like to carry around a little eyebrow comb. I think they stopped selling these, but maybe I'll find some. This one's from Sephora, but I think they still carry them at Ulta. I'll link them in the blog post. But on one side is a little comb, and the other side is a little like brush, and it just folds into each other. And if I'm having a bushy moment on the go, just put those babies back in place. And then I also have a little concealer. This is a Miracle Skin Transformer Treat and Conceal in light medium. It's my favorite concealer. It's like just a little sample size. And I have this little concealer brush, so I don't have to use my fingers. This came with a Chanel like cream eyeshadow or something that I just used for that. And then lastly, I used to carry around floss, but I've now taken to carry around these Dentac little brush. And they just go like right between your teeth, and you can clean things out easy as pie. And they keep your gums healthy in the center too. I actually use them on a daily basis as part of my like dental routine at night. Alright, that was everything that was in that compartment. Lastly, in the center here, like I said, these are my most reach for items, and there are 6 items. So the cuticle oil I reach for a lot too. I can reach it when I'm just reaching into my bag, and I like keeping it in the side there just because it fits so nice. But I actually more often reach for hand cream. I'm almost out of this one. I've been kind of pickling it. It's the L'Occitane Creme. It's the honey hand cream, and it's hard to find. I think you can get it online, but it's my favorite hand cream right now. It's just really nice, pleasant smell, and it's got the 20% shea butter. It's very moisturizing. Then I have a couple of hair things. I have a little pop-up brush here. This one was from Sephora many years ago. It's got some hair in it, so I apologize. It's got a lot of hair in it. Actually, I should clean it up. It's nice because it has a little mirror in it. Honestly, I always forget about that. But sometimes you don't want to pull out a whole hairbrush to look in the mirror, but it is a convenient feature. But I just like how compact it is. It's a very effective brush. It works great. And then I have one of my little favorite hair claws. Again, yes, I can fit all of my hair up in these little hair claws. I know, I don't have very thick hair. I do have a mirror. This is my favorite walking pharmacy mirror. This is from MAC, and it's just a very simple, very flat mirror. And it's perfect for just pulling out to fix up your lips or to like check on your eyebrows or whatever you're gonna do, you know, on the go. So that's my favorite thing. And then of course, what walking pharmacy would be complete without some lip products? I have 2 of my favorite ones of all time from Sugar, and these are actually came in a little gift set that Dawn gave me around the holidays. This is the Sugar Rosé, and it's their tinted lip balm, and this is just a shade. It comes out just making your lips look a little bit darker, like a little bit, maybe just a little bit brighter. So it's very light. It doesn't have a lot of pigment to it, but it's very moisturizing, and I like the smell. And then this little lip gloss, so cute, is also from Fresh, and it's the Sugar Shine Lip Treatment. And this was part of a little gift set around the holidays, like I said. And if I just want to pop on a little bit of lip gloss, this is the perfect thing. It's just so teeny tiny. And that was everything. So that was everything that was in my walking pharmacy. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. I've gotten so many requests for an update, and I just love sharing this kind of stuff. I love seeing these kinds of videos. If you guys want to share what you keep in your walking pharmacy, or whatever you like to call it, your on-the-go kit, your purse necessities, pouch, what have you, please let me know. Leave me a comment. And if you like this video, please also let me know by clicking the like button and sharing it. And I will be back next week with a planner update for real. It's coming, you guys. It is coming. I am putting it on the record. Planner update next Friday. See you guys there. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Take care. Bye.